So what's up everyone, my name is Wong and today we are going to be talking about light, which is one of my favorite subjects because light is how we see the world and it's very important when it comes to photography and videography. A few weeks ago, I showed you all a new light that is perfect for content creators. At least that's what I said. I think that light might not be the perfect light anymore. There is a new contestant, which is cheaper, smaller, and lighter. It's really beneficial in many different ways. It's not as bright, but the good news is it's actually made by the same company who just reinvent themselves and just adding more amazing products to their product lines. So today we are going to talk about lights made by Aputure, but not just one light. We're going to talk about two lights. I know, two, which is the Aputure 60x and the 60d. Now, the 60d and the 60x are very similar. The main difference is that the 60x is bi-color, so it has like cold and warm temperature. The price point, the 60d is only $169 and the 60x is only $200. Since both of them are pretty similar, we're just gonna open one of them for now. We're gonna open the 60x. I'm not sure what's inside the box. I actually haven't looked at this at all. I'm excited to see what's inside this box. So this comes with like a foam board kind of thing. I kind of don't want to destroy this wrap. This is the Aputure light. It has the Aputure logo on it. This is a foam board. It's definitely not as nice as like a carrying case. For them to send it like this, I think it's okay. Again, it's a very budget light. I do not expect too much when it comes to packaging or when it comes to carrying case. This is really sturdy. On this side, they do have a very interesting plastic case. So it's not just like a cheap foam board that you get for putting your ice cream in it. It actually is a case. So there you go, you got a clickly. Right, can I open this now? Oh, ta-da. All right, it's also sectioned off very carefully. You know, you got the light, you got the mount, you got the power supply right here. Forbidden snack. So let's look at the power supply here. The power supply here is a very simple AC adapter. They also got this plate which you can put in Sony NPF battery, so you can actually make it portable without, you know, having it secured to a wall. But for most of you, who do not have Sony batteries, I don't think that's really concern you. Very, very long cable, as expected. And here's the mount that comes with it. This mount is actually different than the Amaran 100d, 100x, 200d, 200x, which is actually what I'm using right now. This is full metal. I know for that one, the internal is metal, but the outside is plastic. But this is completely metal on the outside and inside. So that's pretty cool. This light is small. This is the size of my palm. And I think this is quite crazy, like without this, with this hood. Let me take out this cover. There we go. Look how small this light is. I know it's only about like 4 inch, a little bit more than 4 inch, so like 4 by 4 by 4. It's like a cube size. Like this is a small light. Like, that is insane. Now, the great thing about being so small is that you can put it anywhere in your house and it's not going to take up space. And the great thing is that because it is bow and mount, you can actually put in any light diffuser that you usually use. And even the one they sell at Aputure. The lantern, one of my favorites. You can get one of their dome, which are also amazing. Let's plug it in and give it a try. All right, so I got a light stand right here. And then let's see how easy it is for us to use this. All I have to do is turn this into here. Perfect. And then I'm gonna place this, put this into a light stand. Now the great thing about this light is that you can also use the app to control it. Meaning you don't have to be standing next to the light in order to use it. But if you want to, you can. Is this upside down? What I noticed right now is that right here, it also comes with a holder for umbrella. So if you want to defuse it with just umbrella, very cheap option you can get from Amazon for like, 10 bucks. So it's great for you to record videos or doing photos at home. And on this side, as you can see, there it is. Here you can see you can put a battery, which is a V-mount battery. For those of you who are not familiar, I'm guessing a lot of you who do not use a V-mount battery. A V-mount battery might actually cost you more than this light. Again, this is a very, very affordable option right here. This is why I'm so amazed by this light, and I think it's gonna be great for content creators. Let's plug it in and let's see how it looks. Whoa, there you have it. So with this light, you have a internal fan right here. You can kind of see it if you look through here. And let me point this at you. It's gonna be bright. This is only at 40% right now. The great thing is that there is a indicator right here. I don't know why I never learned this. There's an indicator right here that shows you exactly what brightness it is at, so you can actually use this with or without using a mobile app. And a very easy dial for you to just turn it from 0% to all the way to 100. This is great because it is a stepless dimmable display and power. What does it mean is that you can do it literally percent by percent. So it's not locked to like 1 stop, 2 stops, 3 stops kind of lights. For this, you can slowly go from 0% to like, oh, I want it to be a little bit brighter. So let's do 50%. And you can, but it's like, oh, it's too bright. Let's turn it down by a little bit. You can literally control this by percentage. And of course, if you do a quick click, you can jump 20%, 20%. So that's a really great way for you to do quick change adjustments without slowly turning this dial. So one of the amazing things why this light can be so small is because it uses COB technology. Yeah, don't worry, I actually did not know what that means. I had to look it up. COB stands for chips on board. So what it does is that it put a bunch of LED onto one circuit board. It can all pack into a really tiny lights right here. As you can see already, it's really bright, really compact. Apparently, it's supposed to give it a longer life as well too, a longer lifespan. This is an amazing way to see how light can evolve. Again, this light is great for content creation. The reason is because it's very tiny and it's quiet. Like I can barely hear it. Like there's definitely a fan in there moving. But unless I put my ear like right next to it, I barely notice any sound at all. If you're doing recording video, this is gonna be amazing for you. You can see the color change on my wall really quickly. I'm doing the same thing where I press a button, so it jumped up quickly for me into like 5 different categories. As I showed you earlier, if I press a button, it jumped 20% of brightness every single time, and you can slowly dim it and change the brightness. Now, if I long press this, it jumps the arrow at the bottom, which allows you to change your color temperatures. But also, if I press it, it can quickly jump about 2000 Kelvin. You can also slowly change the temperature. If you want the color to be cooler, you can, or if you want it to be like warmer, you can as well. It's really hard to tell when it's this bright. I want to show you the temperature. So let's bring it down to just like 2%. 2%? There you go. 1%. No. There you go. At 1%, you can see how bright it is already, like right next to my face. But let me change it to the color temperature so you can see the difference. I'm gonna bring it down all the way to 2700. So it's pretty warm. As you can see, my face is kind of orange. But if I turn this dial all the way up to about 5000, all the way to 6500, it's much cooler now. There's not a way to say which one is better. It really depends on how you want to set up the environment. And let me also show you guys this cool feature. Okay, and as I mentioned, you can use the mobile app Cilius to go with those lights, the Amaran mix. So let me show you how this works. And there you go, it instantly pull up the Amaran Light 60x. It knows right next to it. So here I can control the intensity by just sliding it. As you can tell, it's working really great. And here you can actually use even smaller percentage, not just 1%. You can go from 1% to 3.1% to 3.7%, so even more tiny steps. What's a great thing about using this app is that, let's say you put your lights somewhere in your room and you're doing some videos, you can just change the temperature and the brightness with just your mobile phone. I also thought this color matching was more of a gimmick until I realized there is a really good use for this. What I can do is that I can actually use it to match something that is white in color. If I use this and I click match, it will match that color temperature. So what it means is that whatever light temperature I have, I can just have it match in that way. I don't have to like change it so then one light is too warm, one light is too cold. I can set up whatever lights I have. It will integrate really well with whatever setup I have already inside my house. Let me show you a quick example. Let me change actually the lights in my room to be a lot warmer right now. My main lights, as you can see, my face is kind of orange now. And I'm gonna use a white surface again. And let me turn this on real quick. You can see this light is a lot cooler than the main lights I have. All I have to do is go back to the app And then go to the scene that I want to choose, which I've seen 4 here, where I put in my new Amaran 60x. I click on my light, and then we're going to do a source match. This time I'm going to point it to this side and click match. Voila. Now if I turn on the lights power, you can see now it's much warmer now. See the difference it makes? If I have this light next to me somewhere like over here, and I'm doing a video, put a little maybe diffuser with it as well, I'm instantly having multiple lights in my room that is in the same color temperature without having the issue of like this light look really off because the color temperature is off and doesn't match with whatever existing lights I have with or without Aputure lighting. And of course, there are lots of spec detail you can get from this light on the Aputure website. I'm not gonna bore you with them. Those are something you can easily Google. What I want to let you know is that this is great. If you're a content creator, if you want to look for a very portable light, very easy to bring it, you know, to even do collab with people, this is your guy. This dude right here, perfect for it. That's about it. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Which is one of my favorite things. My name is Wong, and today we are going to be affordable option right here. This is why I'm so amazing. It's also sex.
This needs to stop.
With this fan. So listen everyone, my name is forgot my name. So today we are going to be talking about these two bad boys, which are the Amaran 60x and the 60d. Wait, I messed up.